and discuss what we discussed it in previous class.
Hello.
Yeah.
Vijay, yesterday we discussed about the uh, now function quarter second time value today and weekend also completed and year also. Next
Hmm.
we discuss about filter functions.
So, so today we need to discuss about the weekday and week number weekday and week number. These two are there. Okay. In
Okay.
weekday, in a week, how many days are there? 7 days are there,
7
right?
days.
That particular number will return. That means, suppose for example, I have a date column. So these weekday and week number will works for only date columns. Okay. So that means if the date column in which week it is running, that number it will return. Suppose for example, actually this particular date 2/12/2022, which week it is running? Hello, Ravi, you only.
Yeah, Vijay. Yeah, my network issue. That is the problem. This is the first week. This is the December first week, Vijay.
2/12/2022, which week it is running right here?
In
Today
a
is
year.
here.
Yeah, okay.
Today is what week it is? Arey yaar,
My
Friday.
Friday. Yeah. No, I'm counting at overall day, overall week counting. Today
Okay.
is Friday.
So it is today is Friday, right? That means
Yeah.
whatever the date is there, that date in which week it is running, that week number it will return. That week number it will return. Suppose, for example, if it is Friday, then what number it will return? Suppose if week start from Monday is 1 and then Friday is what number it is?
Uh, 4, 5.
Yeah, 5, right? That 5 number it will return. Understand? So
Yeah.
that means so whatever the date column, not only this particular date column, whatever the date column is there, that particular date in which week it is running, that week number it will return. That it is called as weekday. Okay. But here in weekday, we have a problem is there. Okay, so must and should you need to pass this interval in weekday. Okay, so that means what is interval? Let's see. In weekday, we need to pass the date column. Okay, suppose for example now. Okay, now column is there, right? In now column we have a date column is there. So comma and return type is must and should you need to select. See here, there are three types of written types are there. One, two, three. If it is one, so if you want to see what one meaning, okay, then here on this particular one, there is a arrow is there, right? Click on this one. There immediately you will see what one will returns. One is nothing but the week start from where it will start? It will start from Sunday. Okay. Up to Saturday, it is 7 like that. That means Sunday is 1, Monday is 2, Tuesday is 3, and Wednesday is 4, and Thursday is 5, and Friday is 6, and Saturday is 7. Like that it is. If you choose one. Suppose, for example, if you choose written type as 2, then it will start from Monday as 1. Monday 1, Tuesday 2, Wednesday 3. Like that it will start from Monday as 1 up to Sunday it will be there. Okay. If you choose written type as 3, then Monday as 0. Okay. Monday as 0, Tuesday as 1, and Wednesday as 3, Thursday as 4. Like that up to Sunday as 6 it will be there. So in all these three, which one we need to follow most of the times, Ravi?
First one, Monday, Sunday is 1. Sunday to 1 to Saturday
The week,
7.
that means week will start from Sunday.
Not at all. Not at every time. It will.
రే బాబు నీకు అర్థం అవుతుందా అర్థం అవట్లేదా ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్
అర్థమవుతుంది.
వీక్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందో చెప్పు.
సండే నుంచి.
సండే నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందా వీక్?
మండే.
సూపర్ అబ్బా. See, always we have to choose 2 only because the week start from Monday. Because actually in the real time also always you have to choose the return type as 2 only because the week start from Monday onwards. Okay, so Monday to Sunday data will be there, based on that it will be calculated. Okay, if you choose 1 means it is taking a different one. If you choose 3 means it will take it as a different one. That means if you choose 1, it will start from Sunday onwards. Okay, but actually in real time in the organization, everyone is following a 2 written type only because always it will start from Monday to Sunday. Okay, Monday as 1 and Sunday as 7, like that. So you have to use this one written type. So first you need to pass the date column and after that you have to pass the written type. Okay, so based on that, see here it is, suppose if it is 2/12/2022, if it is start from Monday onwards as a 1, then what 2/12/2022 means, which we what is the number of that particular one? That is what is the week number it is, it will returns. That means it will start from Monday. Actually it is 12. So if it is 12, so Monday it will start from week. Okay, Monday as 1 and Tuesday as 2, Wednesday as 3, Thursday 4, and our date is 2nd 12/2022. That means it is Friday. Friday means how much, what value it is? 5. That's the reason here it is showing 5 value here. Weekday is nothing but 5. It will returns 5 value. It will returns 5 value here itself. Understand clearly?
Yes, clear, Vijay.
Ravi, please concentrate it here what I am explaining. Don't focus it on other things. You are not completely focused on these things. Okay, please focus it. That it is called as weekday. Next one is week number. Week number is nothing but in a year. Okay, in a year, how many weeks are there, Ravi? In a year,
Vijay.
how many weeks are there?
52 weeks.
Okay, that means 52 weeks are there. That means whatever the date column we passed it, okay, whatever the date column we passed it, based on the date column, in that particular, in which week it is running, that week number. Suppose for example 2/12/2022 is the date is there. Okay, this 2/12/2022, in a year out of 52, which week this particular date is there, that week number it will returns. Understand clearly or not?
Yes, clear, Vijay.
That means 2/12/2022 means which week it is running out of 52?
Vijay. 48.
Yeah, like that maybe. Yeah, okay. Week number of date column you have to write it. Whatever date column is there, suppose I'm passing a now column. Okay, here and pass it here. Then see 49th week. Okay, like that it will be displayed. Understand? So that means, so this is how the week number will returns. Next one is year function that we already discussed it, right? Okay.
Yes.
Next one is year fraction. It is not required. Okay. So this complete datetime functions category is completed. Now we need to go for another category. Before going to this category, so we need to discuss some important DAX functions. See, in the datetime functions, we are discussing so many DAX functions, right? So instead of that one, see here, I will tell you. So the in aggregation functions, these are the categories is there. In this aggregation function, if you prepare these functions, mean that is enough. No need to prepare other one also. Because in aggregation functions also I discussed more. I explained you so many functions, right? So instead of that, if you practice these DAX functions, then that is enough. Okay. So this aggregation functions. Next one is date time functions. These two categories only it is completed up to now, right? Aggregation functions and date time functions. In aggregation functions, these are the important functions. In date time functions, these are the important functions. If you practice these functions, that is enough. Understand clearly?
Yes, clear, Vijay.
See, Monday, Ravi, I want to check it from you each and
Hmm.
every point. What practices you did it, I will clearly check it. Okay.
Okay, Vijay.
I want to see your screen. Okay. I
Okay.
want to see your screen and from up to now, whatever the things I discussed with you, the same,
Hmm.
all the things you have to show it to me. Like
Okay.
that functions I need to practice this one, transform data, whatever the transform data where I explain to you each and everything. Okay.
Okay, Vijay.
Monday I want to see it each and everything. I will check it from your end. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Next category is text functions. Okay. So today we need to discuss the other categories text functions. These text functions are very important. Okay, all these functions. So the character related column we can apply it. For character related column we can apply all these text functions. Okay, the first function is combine values. First function is combine values. What combine values will do means if you want to combine multiple columns into a single column, then we have to use a function called combine values. That means in transform data, if you want to combine multiple columns into a single column, what option we use it, Ravi?
Vijay.
If you want to combine multiple columns into a single column in transform data, what option we use it?
Merge.
Merge, right? Not merge columns. Okay.
Merge column. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So in transform data, merge column, by using merge column, we can combine n number of columns
Single
into a
column.
single column. Okay, so in DAX function we have to, if you want to combine multiple columns into a single column, then we have to use a function called, what is that one? Combine values. Okay. See, in merge columns you can combine multiple columns, right? More than two columns you can. Here also you can combine n number of columns. Okay, so for example, For that, I need to prepare a table for this one and see. Okay, so now go to the text functions table. Okay, so I prepare a table by using entered data. So and by using entered data, I prepare this text function. So in this we can apply all the text functions. Okay, the first function is what is that? Combine values. If you want to combine multiple columns into a single column, we have to use a function called, okay, what is the function we have to use? Combine values. Okay, this combine values function we can apply it on the new column only. Okay, so that means see here, combine values. Okay, and here first you need to write the delimiter. Okay, in combine values function, first we need to write the delimiter. Okay, so in the delimiter, what is a delimiter? Delimiter is nothing but a special character. That means in your keyboard, accept numeric and accept character values, whatever it is there in your keyboard, those we can call it as delimiters. Okay, in your keyboard, accept numeric and character what values are there. That means question mark, okay, at the rate, dollar, comma, dot, okay, and semicolon. Okay, there are a number of, okay, delimiters are there. Even space is also a delimiter. Remember this very important point. So whatever delimiter you want to mention it, you have to give the delimiter here in the double quotes, because delimiter is a special character, right? So must and should you need to write it in the double quotes itself. Okay, and after that put comma, and here you need to write the column names. Okay, I'm having a name column, comma, name one, like this. Okay, I have, so whatever columns you wanted, you can mention all the columns like this. Okay, you need to mention all the column names, whatever column names is there, you can mention. So you can combine multiple columns, you can combine n number of columns here. Okay, you can mention all the column names here itself. Okay, name and name one column, not only two columns, you can put comma here and write another column name, and like that you can write a number of columns. Right now I need to combine two columns only, understand? So that's the reason I'm applying this one. Okay, see here, that means these two column values will be combined. So with in between the each and every column value, in between the column values, the delimiter will be there here itself. See here, understand clearly or not? Okay, next function is concatenate. What is concatenate will do? Concatenate is nothing but, okay, this function is also, concatenate function is also combining the columns. For combining the columns, we have to use concatenate function. For combining the columns, we have to use concatenate. Then what is the difference, Vijay? I will tell you. Okay, so here also by using concatenate, here in concatenate function, you have to write the column name comma name1. Name comma name1 column. See here what will happen here. That means, so whatever columns you want to combine it, just you have to mention those columns, name and name comma name1. Vijay, we have a function called combine values to combine. Concatenate is also combining the column. Then what is the difference between those two? Means in concatenate, we can take only two columns. We can take only two columns, not more than, we cannot take more than two columns in concatenate function. Okay, but in combine values, we can combine n number of columns. Okay, that is the main difference between combine values and concatenate. Understand clearly? So next one is okay, next one. So Vijay, so I want to see, so similar like combine values. So okay, similar like combine values in concatenate, we cannot use any delimiter here. Just we need to pass the column names here. Based on the columns, it will be combined. So Vijay, I want like suppose for example in combine values, how we are combining by taking a delimiter. I want to combine the two columns, similar like same output I want to generate in the concatenate. Then what we can do it here? That means so in between, so in between the column names in concatenate function, we need to add the delimiter. How we can add the delimiter? Because we can use only two columns, right? So we cannot write. So inside of the concatenate, we can write another concatenate function. See here, concatenate of, in the first see here inside the concatenate, in place of second column name, again I'm writing concatenate function. Inside the concatenate, in the first column, okay, in the first column itself, I'm passing a delimiter here. So what delimiter is there? That delimiter you have to pass, and second column name is, this is the one you have to pass it and close the bracket. Now see, whatever combine values output is there, similar like that concatenate function, it will work. Understand clearly or not? Anyone having any doubts in this one?
No, Vijay. అదే డెలిమీటర్ని మనం ఫస్ట్లో ఇచ్చిన ఫస్ట్ వస్తుందా delimiter?
See here in combine values, first we are passing a delimiter, means in between the column names the delimiter will comes. If it comes to the first delimiter, means what is the use of it, man? There is no use of it. Okay, always in between the column values only we need to see the delimiter, not starting value. Understand? Okay. So that's the reason in between that. So in combined values, syntax is different. First we need to pass the delimiter, and after that columns we are passing. Then what will happen in combine values? In between the column values, the delimiters are added. Okay. So in concatenate, first we need to pass the column names. Understand? So first we need to pass the column names, and so just you need to pass the column names in concatenate. Okay. If you want to use a delimiter in between the column values, means inside of the concatenate, again you need to write the concatenate function. And in that first column, you have to pass a delimiter here, and second column you have to pass. But if you want to see here, suppose for example, you have doubt will be there. In place of this delimiter, I want to pass the column name. Here I need to pass the delimiter. That is what your question it is, right?
Yeah.
So if I pass a delimiter, first value, what it will be there? Delimiter it will start it. And here what columns are mentioning? Column values will be there. Suppose for example, here like this. If it is delimiter first and after inside of the concatenate again, here you can write the column name. Then what will happen? First it will give the delimiter and after that the column names. Like this it will return. So this is not the correct way. Okay. Always. So always you have to give a proper, that means in between the column values. Okay. In between the column values only delimiters need to be added, not starting character as a delimiter. Understand?
Yeah, understand, Vijay.
Okay. Next one is concatenate X. What is concatenate X will do? Concatenate X is nothing but, so whatever column we are passing, that column values completely converted into the single row. Okay, that means let's see with example. By seeing the example only you can understand. In concatenate X, so first you need to pass the table name as text functions. Okay, whatever table name is there, that table name you need to pass it. After that, column name. Suppose I'm passing a name column. Okay, name column I'm passing, comma, delimiter also you need to give it. Okay, suppose delimiter is anything like comma I'm giving. Okay, so in concatenate, first you need to pass the table name and after that column name, after that column name. So what will happen in the name column? Whatever values are there, all the values will be converted into a single row with delimiter. Let's see here. If I'm converting, so here in the name column, what values are there? A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E is there, right? So here with the help of delimiter, A, comma, that means in the name column, whatever all the values are there, all the values will be converted into rows and with delimiter. That means A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, E. That means all the column values. If it is 1 lakh records are there in that particular column, that all the 1 lakh records will be converted into single row. Understand clearly or not? Concatenate X.
Yes, understand, Vijay.
Okay. Next one is exact function. Okay. What is exact function will do? Means exact. What is exact function will do? Exact means it will compare the two column values. It will compare the two column values. Whichever column values are matched, for those it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Okay, let's see how it will work. Okay, suppose for example, here I need to pass the two columns, name column, comma, okay, name one column. Okay, what is the other column? name1 column. In name and name1 column, okay, each and every cell value it will check it. Whichever cell values are matched in those two columns, for those it will returns true, otherwise it returns false. Understand? Let's see here. See here in name and name1, AA and FF is matching. Is it matching? No.
No.
So these two values are not matching. That's the reason the false value it returns. When it comes to here, BB and BB is matching, right? In this particular second cell, those two column values are matched, right? That's the reason it returns true here. Understand? When it comes to third cell value in both the columns, okay, see these values are matching. CC and XY is matching.
No.
You understand or not?
Yeah, I understand, Vijay. Both are not same.
Yeah.
It is a false.
Okay. So which values are true? Which values are false?
True is BB and fourth one is DD. These are the false. True.
Yeah.
Remaining three are true, false, Vijay.
False because those values are
Those
not.
are difference.
Yeah.
Both are
So
same.
that means
Both are not same.
in exact function, whatever only we can pass two columns only, not more than the two columns you cannot pass it. Suppose if I'm passing another column, immediately it will throw error. Okay, you can pass only two columns. Okay, so whatever columns we are passing in those two columns, the values are matched. Whichever values are matched, for those values it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Understand?
Yes, understand, Vijay. One doubt. ఇప్పుడు టూ కాలమ్స్ ని సేమ్ గా ఉన్నాయి, సేమ్ గా లేదని డిఫరెన్స్ చూపించింది. థర్డ్ కాలమ్ మనకి ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ డేట్ ఉంది కదా, దాన్ని బేస్ చేసి అదే ఫస్ట్ రెండు వాటిని బేస్ చేసి తీసుకుంటుందా? థర్డ్ కాలమ్ కూడా తీసుకుంటే మనం టెక్స్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్ 2 అనేది తీసుకుంటే.
సారీ రవి, కెన్ యు ప్లీజ్ రిపీట్ యువర్?
ఇక్కడ నేమ్ 1 డేట్ ఉంది కదా,
నేమ్ 1
నేమ్ 1 డేట్ మూడు ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఫస్ట్ మూడు. ఆ మూడాట్లు ఫస్ట్ రెండే తీసుకున్నాం. సో దాన్ని బేస్ చేసి మనం ట్రూ ఆర్ ఫాల్స్ అనేది ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా చెప్పగలిగింది అది. ఇప్పుడు థర్డ్ వన్ లో మనకి థర్డ్ వన్ కూడా తీసుకుంటే ఆ ఫస్ట్ రెండాటిని బేస్ చేసి తీసుకుంటుందా, థర్డ్ దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుంటుందా అని.
See, if I'm passing a date column, okay, suppose third column as the date. See here we can pass only two columns. Okay.
Yeah.
Only two columns, not more than two columns. Okay. So whichever columns we are passing here, in those columns the cell values it will change. Suppose if you pass name 1 column and date column, these values anytime it will matches.
No.
Huh?
No, not at all. These are the difference.
This is a character value and this is the date value. Okay.
Date value.
So always you need to give the proper columns. That's it.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah, understand.
Okay, this is how it will works. Understand? Exact function will works like this. Understand? Next function is find and search, that we will discuss it later. Okay. Next function is fixed. Fixed is nothing but whatever the numeric value is there. If I want to convert the numeric value to the decimal value, at that time you have to use a function called for. What is that? Fixed. Okay. In fixed, whatever the numeric value is there, that it will be converted into decimal values. Let's see with example. Fixed. Okay. So in fixed, what you need to do is first you need to pass the numeric related column. Okay. you need to pass the numeric related column. Whatever numeric related column is there, that you have to pass it. That column you have to pass it, comma. So for this particular column, how many decimal places you want it, that you have to give it. Suppose I want to give 2 decimal places. Okay, then give 2. So if I give 2, then what will happen? For the sales column, what values are there? For those, it returns 2, it includes the decimal values also. That means 2000.00 it will return. See here how it will return. Okay, that means suppose for example, instead of 2, if you give 1, then what will happen? Only 1 decimal place it will be added. Understand clearly or not? Ravi?
Yes, clear.
That means whatever the numeric column is there, for that numeric column, it will be add the decimal places. Either 1, 2, 3 or anything. Okay. Whatever number you will give, those many decimal places will be added. Understand?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay. Next one is format function. Also we can discuss it later. Next one is left function. Okay, what is here? Left function means, see here, left function means, okay, in a text, the part of the text will be extracted. In a text, the part of the text is extracted. Okay, that means left function. Okay, you have to use left of. Suppose for example, first you need to pass the column name. Okay, you need to pass the column name here. Okay, suppose I'm passing a combine values. In that combine values function, what is this left function will do? From the left side onwards, in that particular column, how many number of characters you want to extract it, that it will be extracted. Suppose for example, first you need to pass the column name, comma. Here you need to give the numeric value. Okay, that means suppose I am giving 3 here. Then how many from the left side onwards? How many number of characters you are extracting from the left? That means that number you need to give. Suppose I'm giving 3, 4, 5, anything you can give it. Suppose I'm giving 3, then what will happen? In the combined values column, so the first 3 characters will be extracted. First 3 characters will be extracted. See here, if you execute that one, then see up to in the combined values column. So first 3 characters, what values are there? That it will be extracted. Not only 3, whatever number you will be given there, based on that it will be extracted. Understand clearly?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay. Next function, it is similar like another function is right function. That means from the whatever column we are passing here, based on the column, from the right side onward, it will be extracted. So you have to pass the column name, comma, you have to give the number of characters. Suppose if you give like 4, that means in that particular combined values column. Okay, so from the right side onwards, how many characters we want, it means based on this number. Okay, here I am giving 4, right? So what values are displaying, Ravi?
Single F will be displayed.
Ravi, please concentrate it here. In the left, whatever the number we are giving, from the left side onward, those number of characters it will be displayed, right? So
Yeah.
right, what will happen here? In
Right
the
side.
huh?
right side it will be shown A, delta, FF. These are the displayed.
Then why
Is
you
it
are
right?
before why you are saying F only? Here, please
I'm
concentrate here. Yeah, don't focus on other things while at the
no, no,
time.
I'm not concentrating with any others. I'm concentrating this one only, but I'm confusing little bit. That's it.
Okay, right means from the right. That means in this combined values from the right side onward. Right side onwards means FF. So how many? What is the numeric value you are given? 4. That means 4 means from the right side onward, from first character to fourth character. That means from here F to A. Up to that it will be extracted like this. If it is left function means from the left side onward, first character to what number you are giving, up to that number it will be extracted. Understand clearly or not?
Yes, clear.
Okay, this is how the right function will work. Okay, so we can stop it here, and remaining things we can continue in on Monday. Okay, Monday we will continue remaining things. Okay, understand
Okay,
clearly? So
okay,
Monday, first of all, I need to review transform data. What options I discussed in transform data, each and every option, I will see your screen and see each and every step you need to apply it there itself. Even
okay,
DAX functions also. Okay,
okay.
understand?
Understood.
Okay, we can stop it here. We'll continue on Monday. Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you.